Welcome everyone to another episode of my weekly wrestling show. This is the Undercard, Season 6, Episode 11, Hard Feelings. And if you weren't here last week, we have groundbreaking news. All new champions, that's right. New women's, new tag, and a new Undercard champion. Unfortunately for everyone except for Iron Man, it is Iron Man, the Season 5 winner, who is now the current champion and must be defeated before the end of this season. And we have a few episodes left before we have to worry about that. Today is all about the rest of the roster and the rest of the show, so let's get started. We have commands, if you're watching along, that you can use. We've got exclamation audio, exclamation champs, one for the undercard, and so yeah, here we go. Here's the lineup for today. Koko Ware versus Rodney Mack in our opening contest. Then we have April O'Neil versus Shelly Martinez. April O'Neil, by the way, has suffered an injury and nothing but losses. I think she's the only one remaining on the roster right now that hasn't had a single win this season. And, it's episode 11, so that's not really great for her. Then we've got tag team action as Sting and Darby face Alpha Academy. Then Black Adam versus Blanka in a fantasy mystery matchup. Then we've got number one contender for the women's championship, Lady X versus Gail Kim. Winner will face We Fit Trainer next week in episode 12. Boogeyman versus Davey Boy Smith. And of course in our main event, it's Taz versus the Mountie. And I gotta talk about these two matches are, I would consider, at the same level because we don't know who the number one contender is for Iron Man until we have these matches. Boogeyman is standing at 4 victories. Davey Boy Smith is at 3. So, based on the winner, we could have a new number one contender. We could have a tied matchup. We don't know what's going to happen. And the same deal with Taz and Mountie. I feel like these two matches could be interchangeable with their position in the card, but the main event, nonetheless, is Taz versus the Mountie, who both have 3 victories this season. Speaking about victories, let's find out who the winner is of our first match, Koko Ware versus Rodney Mack.
Fight!
And we've got a dangerous man in Rodney Mack, but he just got drop-kicked off of the bell there by Koko Ware. A Hall of Famer, a legendary performer. He's got his bird posted up backstage, the very colorful parrot that he keeps, and obviously a very colorful character himself with the hair and the pants and whatever else he's doing. He dances around, and he's got to get serious here against Rodney Mack, going for a soul butt, but missed now from behind with a sledgehammer straight to the back of the neck. That's going to wear you down real quick, I'll tell you what. That is not where you want to get hit. The back of the neck, there's no protection. There's no meat on them bones. You get injured really quickly, and we've seen how dramatic injuries here in the undercard can be since it's a weekly show. If you get injured, you could be out for like half the season. It's a very serious thing that these competitors have to keep in the back of their mind as they're wrestling, and another chop to the face there and a knee to the gut by Rodney Mack. Here comes the Mack. Oh, slamming him off the canvas. Again, drop kick. Picture perfect. Landed how it needed to. Missed the clothesline though, and now going for another strike. And we've got a strike battle in our opening contest here. Season 6, Episode 11, Hard Feelings. And I'll tell you what, not everybody in this show's gonna get along. The tag teams might, but I think that's about it. Everybody else is just fighting for position and a dropkick all the way outside of the ring. Hell yeah. Rodney Mack with that stance, ready to strike at any moment. And there he goes. Knee to the gut. Oh. From behind. This time, oh my gosh. What a lifting reverse DDT, and goes to the key lock. Submission applied there only for a second. Gets back up, back to their feet, and another chop by Koko Ware, who hits a big move there with the neck breaker and a knee. Always love to see the follow-ups. Oh, went for the airplane spin, but got reversed. And a jawbreaker there by Rodney Mack in the corner. Lots of action gonna be happening here on the show, and a drop kick, that time by Rodney Mack. We've seen a couple of those this match by Koko, and here he goes. There's an iconic, classic move with the airplane spin, and he just slams him down. That's gonna make you dizzy, and he's gonna do it again. Oh, spinning the other way, maybe. Gonna totally confuse his opponent here. But Rodney Mack didn't seem too affected by it. Got back up and right back to the action off the ropes. This time with an elbow. Collides into the body of Koko Ware. And a knee. Referee this season, Charles Robinson, by the way, has been doing I would say, pretty good job. Taking a couple bumps, and he understands the new rules that have been applied for the rest of the show. There are no countouts. One, two. Only a 2 count off of that, and got chopped right in the chest that time. Jawbreaker, gonna knock him all the way down. And now Rodney Mack thinking about slowing down the pace of this match in a neck breaker. I think a slower pace might actually favor Koko Ware in this matchup. I know Rodney Mack likes to go guns blazing. There he hit a big high roundhouse straight to the face of Koko Ware. We've talked about the MMA skills of Rodney Mack, but he just got drop kicked out of the ring. Walk up, double leg. Rolling him over. What's he gonna do next? Looking for a big Diamond Driver! 1, 2. Signature move there, only a 2.5. And another big roundhouse kick. Caught him right on the chin. And it's interesting that Rodney Mack just stopped to take a second. Maybe planning his next move, got caught by an elbow. Off the rope. Shoulder block. Knocks him down, and a big chop by Koko. Cover. 1, 2, and I thought he might have had it there, but no such luck for Koko Ware, as he has to be aware of his surroundings. Nice counter move. Arm drag counter. Opening contest stunner. Figure 4. Rodney Mack pulling out all the classic finishers. He must be studying his wrestling history. That's not usually what we see from him, but I like to see it. Hey, sure, why not? Do an atomic leg drop next. Who cares? Capture suplex there by Rodney Mack. And now from behind again with that counter. Koko Ware slow to get up. Applying a leg lock here. Gotta watch the position. Can't use those ropes for leverage. In the corner. Capture! It captured him. It captured him in a bird cage. Uh-oh. Koko Ware looked a little bit groggy, as we're already 12 minutes into the first match of episode 11, and a big elbow. Fly like an eagle. Or like a parrot. Oh no! Arm block! Tiger driver! He hit it! And it's not over. Big signature move there. How is Koko gonna respond with an airplane spin? That's not gonna do any damage, but it just might work. No, it didn't. He got caught again. A third one. Ain't no way. Yeah. That's going to be another big victory. We're going to have to check my notes. Where the heck is Rodney Mack on my list? He's only had 2 victories this late into the season. That's not great positioning. But you know what? Not everybody can be a champion here in the undercard. Not everybody can be an unstoppable winning machine like Iron Man. But next up, we have the #1 contender for the Women's Championship. No, wait, that's... God damn it. That's the next one. I did that last week. I made the same botch twice. Fuck! How do I keep doing that? I see a women's match. I'm like, this is the right one. No, it's the other one. Damn it. Anyway, forget what I just said. April O'Neil versus Shelly Martinez. They're at the bottom. Edit that out for later. Or do we keep the botch in? I don't know. Anyway, this is just a normal match between these 2 women. And like I said before earlier, April O'Neil has yet to get a victory here in Season 6. I thought she was a cool addition to the roster, but it turns out there's a reason why the Turtles fight most of the time instead of her. She is the ravishing reporter from, of course, the legacy franchise known as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Or however the hell Megan Fox said it. Shelly Martinez whipping her into the corner. And a nice hip toss there by former LAX manager and former vampire Shelly Martinez. I always like to mention that when she's here. But people change, and obviously she's made a change for the better. Looking for a victory herself. Elbow to the back of the head. Missed the kick, missed the kick. We're all missing kicks. Hip toss again by Shelly Martinez. To the chin lock. Drop kick. My own show and I don't even know the matchups. Coconut crusher in an elbow. Nice combo. Series of moves here by Shelly Martinez. Was looking for something else, but Hell Shock. Was that the Hell Shock? That might have been the finisher right there. Body press. This could be over quickly, but April O'Neil got back up, and now a strike battle. Kicks and chops all around. Dragging Shelly Martinez into a better position. April O'Neil has to do damage here. This is almost a must-win situation past the halfway point of the season. I can't believe we're already here. And a nice combo! You don't see that in Shredder's Revenge. You can only see that right here on Mondays. Live on Twitch. And later posted on YouTube. Low blow! Punched her right in the no-no place. And a leg sweep as retaliation. April O'Neil climbing up top. Teenage Mutant, no! Going for the Teenage Mutant leg drop. And this time Shelly Martinez well, maybe he was going to show her how it's done, but then she got back up and hit by a bulldog there. Shelly Martinez now with a kick to the midsection. Up against the ropes. Big axe kick. Oh, and again. Right to the top of your dome with the back of the heel. DTS! Go to sleep, and somehow Shelly Martinez recovered faster than April O'Neil. Big drop! Finisher. No sold it. Oh, what a move there by April. That's what we needed to see from her a long time ago. Not by a bulldog, though. Shelly Martinez this time is going to land a splash, but referee saw that it was in the rope. Had to break that out. Big face buster there. Cover. 1, 2. And a kick out by April O'Neil. Missed the axe kick, but is going to catch her again with this brainbuster lariat move. Not even sure what the hell to call that. Oh, and a zigzag from behind. We're starting to see some serious offense, but she got caught by a guillotine and had to break it up, as I think April might have grabbed the ropes there, kicked in the ass. Yellow jumpsuit and all, ready to chase Curious George down the street. Uranagi! Not sure what she wants to do. Caught by a facebuster. Danced around, made a mistake. Not again! 2.5. Uh-oh, on the shoulders. Hurricane driver. Shelly Martinez hooking the leg. And no, April O'Neil still in this matchup. Watch out, referee again. She's gonna hit it. 1, 2. Ow. Wow, oh wow, oh wow, oh wow. Uh-oh, GTS! Ugh! Why is she so slow to recover off of that move? And they're both in pain. Look at this. They're both injured. She's gonna hit it again! Go to sleep.
10 minutes gone.
A big move by April O'Neil, and Shelly Martinez got up groggy. Hit the dropkick though. This match continues. Body splash. All the way down. No! Poor April O'Neil can never win. She just can't ever win. And Shelly Martinez goes up to 2 points. Regardless of what I said earlier, #1 contender match still to come here later in the show. Just for clarification. Next up, we have tag team action underway as Sting and Darby face off against Alpha Academy. I'm not really sure. We may have had this match early on, but I don't remember. Either way, we're going to see it now. So keep your glasses on and your eyes open.
Fight!
Sting and Otis gonna start this one off, and to the leg right away goes Sting, the iconic exploder! I was gonna say the iconic superstar Sting with a roll up, and got right out of that real quick. Otis, the big boy, the heavy bulldozer of a man, Otis, goofing around, but I would say a very serious contender here in the show, because we've seen Alpha Academy had like 3 title shots already this season, and for a team to get to that point is really impressive, but yet they have not won the titles. Every time they just come up a little bit short, and a chokehold here by the Stinger, tagging with the young Darby Allin up against the ropes, ran into Sting and hits him with an elbow. Tag made to Gable. Olympic wannabe Chad Gable, double suplex from Alpha Academy. Time to get educated. Sting grabbed a sledgehammer. That's not the bat. What is he doing? Scoop slam. Grabbed the wrong weapon. Maybe that's all that was under there. I don't know, but the weapon completely legal here in the undercard. Tag to Darby, and Darby might use it. We know Darby is a fan of hardcore death matches and crazy shit. Darby's gonna wait for Chad Gable to get back in the ring and just sidestep him. The speed of Darby, headbutt. Taking his time, playing it smart. We've seen this from Darby lately, as he just is a little bit less reckless now that he's been learning from Sting. You know, you gotta know when to take the risk, and he's trying to hit him with a sledgehammer, but he just missed it. That could have been bad news, and Chad Gable punishes him with a dropkick, but Otis is the legal man. and in control. Strike battle. European uppercut. Couple of left hooks. Darby gets knocked down. Double leg by the big Otis. He's shaped like a bowl of oatmeal. God damn, that boy beat. He's a big boy. Look at this. SOS roll up. Not even a 1 count though. Fireman's carry. Very academic there from Alpha Academy. Wrestling 101. They keep it pretty legit. Using those technical skills, those amateur wrestling backgrounds. Otis with a big shoulder. That could knock down a house. Tag to Sting. Sidewalk slam to Darby, but Sting is the legal man. So all that did was damage Darby. Not going to get you the win, but that might have if there was more than a 0 there. Tag to Gable. Double suplex again to Sting. Crashes to the outside. Otis wanted to chase him down, but we're back in action here. Between the ropes in the squared circle, Mahooligan. Sharpshooter! Scorpion deathlock applied! Chad Gable gets out of the finisher quick. That was bad news for Gable, and Sting, when he applies that Scorpion Deathlock, that is going to shorten the match. If that doesn't make you tap out, it's going to wear down the lower back, the legs. Going to make it very hard, but here's the submission applied by Chad Gable now. Ankle lock. Kurt, ankle lock. Of course, from the other Olympian, Kurt Angle, who was here in Season 1, but this is Season 6, German! Bridging German, perfect, by Chad Gable, going for another, but in the ropes is Sting! Just bad positioning for Chad Gable, who could have had it there. Double team. No! Gable fights him off. Darby's gonna chase him into the corner. And runs right into an elbow. Where the heck is Otis going? What's he doing? He doesn't even know. He has no idea what he's doing. Backslide. Whoa. We haven't even had a 1 count here. What the heck is going on today? Darby grabbed the sledgehammer. Could somebody be getting bonked in the head? No. The sledgehammer in play, but... Uh-oh. Someone might be taking a big hit. No! Again, avoids the sledgehammer, but got his leg taken out there. Roll up. Still not even a 1 count. Knocks him down. Otis trying to put him in position for the Caterpillar! Caterpillar! Yes! I love this move! It's so stupid, and he sat on his face. 1, 2, and Sting breaks up the pin. That could have been a big victory here for Team Alpha Academy. Trying to get back into position for another title shot one day in the future. But today is not that day as Darby Allin takes a big hit. Samoan drop. And a tag to his partner. Alpha Academy in the corner in position, and Darby having to fight his way. Sledgehammer, no! Cutter! They keep teasing the sledgehammer spot. Just do it already. Quit teasing me. I want to see somebody get bashed over the head. I want violence. I want blood and gore and guts. And I want to see Sting every week here on the undercard because he's my favorite. And there's Sting with a stalling suplex to Chad Gable. And now, maybe we'll see it. No? Oh my gosh, please. How do you miss so many times? What the? Sting, please. Trio woe. And he's just going to work on the legs again. Oh, almost an Emerald Flosion move. And a cover, but Sting kicks at it too. Neck breaker. Icon with the sledgehammer. Yes! Right to the gut. First hit lands. Chop. Uppercut. Sting in a strike battle, and Otis wins that one again. He won a strike battle against Darby earlier in the match. This is just a regular tag team match, and a big scoop slam to the big man. Tags Darby. Double move in the center. Darby stomps on Otis. Oh, clothesline turns him upside down, though. And a backslide this time by Otis. 1, 2. Is Sting going to get there in time? And he does. Stolen move! No way! Otis with the code red! What the hell did I just see? Otis with the code red. Holy shit. I can't believe that's the move he stole from Darby. I don't think I've ever seen Otis move that fast in my life. Bear hug in the center of the ring. That was awesome. You never know what you're going to see here in the undercard. Everything is completely simulated and out of my control. It's always a surprise to see what the hell this game is going to come up with. Uh-oh. Sting into the barricade, though. Darby gets an elbow. Bear hug on the outside, elbow on the inside. Lots of action here in the tag match. And these things tend to fall apart like this all the time. But Darby, I don't think Chad Gable's the legal man. I'm not sure. I might have looked away at the wrong time. There might have been a tag made here, and I'm not even sure the referee knows what's going on now. Weapons in play, and Sting and Darby in control in the corner against Otis. Oh my God, tombstone! And Darby putting a piece of wood in place, and Otis gonna crash right on it. What the hell is Chad Gable doing? Sledgehammer to Otis. Sting and Darby just beating the shit out of Otis. Otis desperately trying to get out of danger. And Chad Gable's just letting this happen. He knows they can't win like this. So, I guess I understand. And there's the bat by Sting. Oh my gosh. What the heck is going on? Tag. Oh, Otis. And now Otis and Darby are legal. Finally. Let's get this back under control here. Off the rope. Big man coming through. He could have burst through a brick wall with that roll up. Cool boy. And no. Chad Gable breaks that one up for Alpha Academy. Sting knocking down Gable. Snap suplex there by Darby. Deep into the match. And this could be it. But the match continues. Suplex. Off the ropes. Otis with a huge clothesline, and Chad Gable crashed to the outside off of that stalling suplex by Sting into the corner. Botch! Otis just ran into the corner and fell over. That's what we in the business call a botch! Holy cow, what a suplex there. Cover by Gable. And Otis with the big move to Darby. Got the win for Team Alpha Academy. Another win for that team. They keep winning, except for when it comes to title matches. I really don't know what to say about that one. But if you're watching live, this next one is a type of match you can only see right here on the undercard, where everyone can come from any universe. We've got an access to the Stargate, multiverse, whatever. Alright, listen. Anybody can show up from anything. we've got from the comics, Black Adam, and of course from Street Fighter, Blanka. DC versus Capcom? Capcom versus Marvel is usually a thing, but this might be the first time we've ever seen DC versus Capcom. Black Adam versus Blanka. Oh my god. And suplex to start things off. Nice counter suplex there. And an elbow this time by the superhero. He had the choice to make. He could have been the villain or he could have been the hero. But he did whatever the most generic thing to do was. I still haven't seen the Black Adam movie. But I've seen the advertisements for it 1 billion times. So I feel like I have. I feel like I've seen it, but I actually haven't seen it. But that's not just The Rock in a costume. It is actually Black Adam from the comics. We did confirm that quite a while ago. We also saw Black Adam in a couple big matches before, and he even had a title shot earlier this season against Drew McIntyre, but obviously was unsuccessful in that. And now both of these competitors looking for a victory, looking to climb up that ladder, because the undercard is all about momentum and wins. And when you win, you rank up. And the higher your rank, the more victories you have. You just guarantee yourself a title shot. And maybe you'll be a future champion here in the undercard. Nice clothesline there. From behind, off the ropes. Here comes Blanka into a spine buster. Spine on the pine and a latch lock, bending the arms the wrong way. Even Blanka didn't like that. They call him the Brazilian freak. Some sort of science experiment gone wrong. Hey, you know what's interesting about this matchup that I just realized? They both have lightning powers. Blanka, for some reason, can like charge electricity. But I think the real master of lightning is Black Adam. And the master of the right hand was Black Adam in that exchange, I guess. Stomping on him. Clothesline. Couple of strikes to the head. We got our own type of street fight right here on the undercard. This is Season 6, Episode 11, Hard Feelings.
5 minutes.
And this is the first matchup between these two. Oh no! There's the lightning powers to Blanka! Is that legal? He blew him up! Holy fuck! It's over! He killed him! He killed Blanka with the lightning! What a shocker! I can't believe he won that way! Black Adam's shock show just shocked the world. That was like an automatic win for Black Adam. He just killed Blanka. Blanka might be dead. We'll get a injury update at the end of the show, but what the hell did we just see? Oh my lord. I love this shit, and I hope you do too if you're watching. Next up we have, officially I can say this properly now, the #1 contendership for the women's title. That means Lady X versus Gail Kim, and the winner will face Wii Fit Trainer next week, no matter what. And I think we did see, I'm trying to remember, I'm pretty sure we did see Lady X versus Wii Fit Trainer already this season, but I would love to see that as a title match. But I don't want to root against Gail Kim, because I'm a big fan of Gail Kim, and I think her record should be better than it is, personally, but it's really up to her, it's not up to me. Here we go. #1 contender. Lady X showing off the power. He is a robot built to destroy the women's division. And Gail Kim is an expert when it comes to this wrestling business. If anyone can find a way to win over the odds, like if anyone is an underdog besides me, it's Gail Kim in this matchup. And look at her history. Look at the women she's defeated. The former champions. Like Awesome Kong, Mickie James. Everything here is canon. And that's actually Gail Kim right there. This is nothing new. This is what Gail Kim does for a living. She overcomes the odds. Taking control of the matchup there with an elbow and a stomp. Doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to work. It just has to be effective. Usually she's a bit more precise, but it seems like she's getting aggressive early on here with those elbow strikes to the robotic head of Lady X, who's coming full speed, misses the knee. Snapmare. That was going to be big damage, and Gail Kim somehow sidestepped it. Break to the eyes. Headbutt. Now to the arm. Blocking the strike. Gail Kim on her toes. Whoa! Bending backwards with this bridging stretch. Nice submission there. And an elbow. Couple of knees. Spending my own point to hydrate for myself. Gotta keep the commentary lubricated. Say what? Did he say that on stream? Sliding elbow. Headbutt. Stunned her from behind. Chopped her down. Gail Kim striking back with an elbow and a DDT. That time capturing the arm. Might have landed shoulder first with that DDT maneuver. But back to the eyes. Lady X not gonna play fair. Oh my god! Eat the feet just knocked her out! Did we just see 2 criticals in a row? What just happened? I'm stunned. Oh my god! What the fuck? Okay, 5 minutes into the match, Gail Kim making her point very clear there. Number 1 contender just knocked her out with the finisher. I can't believe what I just saw. We will see We Fit Trainer versus Gail Kim next week. 100%. It's already locked in. Next up, we have 2 very important matches, and I mentioned it earlier in the show, but if you're just joining us now, let me try to explain the situation. We have 2 matches here that are at the same level, and we're looking for a number 1 contender for Iron Man. So technically, you could say both of these matches are at the same level, where if Boogeyman wins, he's pretty much guaranteed to be the number 1 contender, but if Davey Boy wins, he's going to be tied with Boogeyman. And then we have Taz and Mountie, who are evenly booked right now at both 3 points or 3 victories in the rankings. So these matches really are going to shape the future of the undercard. And as we get deeper into the season, we start to see situations like this where, some guys, like a lot of competitors will have the same ranking system. Like they all have 3 points or 4 points, and it's like we gotta, choose who's gonna face the champion next week. So it's all up to the next match, which is Boogeyman versus Davey Boy Smith. I was trying to find the right words to explain the situation, and I can't believe I've made mistakes, but you know what? it happens and we just move on. Focus on the positive. Drop toe hold there by Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog, facing against Boogeyman for the first time in his career. First time this season, and a big shot to the head. And he's biting him! He bit his eyebrow off. Boogeyman is a weirdo. He will chew on you. It's like, he will treat you like a dog toy, which I guess is appropriate since it's British Bulldog. There's a lot of dogs on this show, if you haven't noticed. Suplex. Outside of the ring. Davey Boy trying to get back in, but look at the man you're facing. The Boogeyman. Single leg crab. And another big shot to the head. And he's gonna bite him again. I guess that's a submission. And I think Davey Boy is already busted open. Got ripped apart by Boogeyman's teeth. Complete shot into the pool of blood. And we've seen how dominant Boogeyman has been this season. Already became champion earlier. Boogeyman currently the only person on the roster who have a victory over our current champion, Iron Man. So if we see a rematch there, that would be a big story to tell, but yeah, it's all up to Davey Boy, who's got to fight through the blood right now. Got to wipe that blood out of his eyes and focus on the match, wearing down the shoulder and arm of Boogeyman there. Elbow. Strike battle. Could be seeing a future contender right here. Big matchup. Oh, and a flying shoulder. And just chops him down again. Big elbows all around. Big suplex. No! Reversal, and Boogeyman slipped out of the ring. I don't know if I would call that a botch. It looks like just an unfortunate situation as Boogeyman slipped out between the ropes, and now it's up to Bulldog, the British Bulldog, to turn things around in this matchup. Headbutt. Oh! Missed the clothesline. Got punished for it. Lock up. Stopped his own momentum there on the ropes. And an arm drag. British Bulldog has been very impressive this season as well, with some big victories. Recently had a win over Bret Hart and Lex Luger. And Boogeyman with a pump handle slam and a cover. Big move there. Not over though. That signature pump handle slam by the Boogeyman, who haunts your nightmares and lives under your bed. Atomic drop. Drags him out of the corner, away from the ropes. Bulldog has the experience to deal with anything, but I don't think he's ever been against anybody close to this freak. This living monster, the Boogeyman. Oh, big power bomb in the corner, but the power bomb was effective, but the ropes were there, and again, breaks out of a pin.
Yeah.
Rope break, pretty much the only rule applied here in the undercard, and upside down with a suplex. British Bulldog looking good right now. Backbreaker. Oh boy. Reversal. Wait a minute. He's got the worms! No! No! Don't eat those! Don't swallow! No! Oh my god. He put the worms in his mouth and kicked them right out of there.
Yeah!
Power slam. Finisher by the British Bulldog. Davey Boy Smith. Cover. 1, 2. So close. One heartbeat away.
Yeah!
And another stalling suplex. Look at the strength of this Bulldog. Probably one of the few guys on the roster that can compete in the power category against Boogeyman. What is he doing? What the heck? He was on all fours. Maybe taunting Bulldog. He's biting his head again. Sucking the blood right from his face. Boogie Bomb! 1, 2, not like this! And Boogeyman might have just become the #1 contender. Stay tuned to find out. Well, we've got our main event up next. It's going to be lucky number 13, the Human Suplex Machine, Taz, versus Canada's Lawman, the Enforcer, the Mountie. And the Mountie always gets his man, but Taz has recently risen up the ranks, suplexed everybody, and choked out everybody else, pretty much. So here we go, the main event of episode 11, Hard Feelings, Taz versus the Mountie.
Fight!
When you think of the potential future of the Undercard, you gotta look at these two competitors right here. Don't look any further than right now. I can't believe the Mountie has done so well. But, I mean, I guess he's a strong guy, and he doesn't really follow the rules, which I'm okay with. Some people might not agree with the dirty, illegal tactics of the Mountie, but I say anything goes here. And a big uppercut there by Taz. But Taz, obviously, with a different strategy of just beating the crap out of you, suplexing you, and choking you out. That's his whole thing. Eye poke. And a headlock. Wrenching the neck of Taz there. Not sure if you want to get into a submission battle with Taz. He's got him in an arm lock already. Cross arm bar. Breaks out of it. But Mountie, I mean, he does have that submission finisher, the Quebec Crab. And we could see it here tonight in the main event. Monday is all about wrestling. That's why we do this show on Mondays. Best way to start off your week with some simulated wrestling action. Fireman's carry to the legs. And a strike battle in our main event. Taz, Mountie, Taz, Mountie, Taz. Knocks him down. Pulls him towards the center. Oh, Northern Lights. Good bridge there by Taz. That's how you do it. Pop the hip and keep your pelvis up. Feel like I just explained something inappropriate, but that's how you do a Northern suplex. And there's a capture suplex by the Human Suplex Machine, Taz. This is how he got his name. This is what makes him who he is. There's no way to escape it. You're going over. One way or another, he will suplex you over his head. And it's not going to be good for you. But Mountie, chopping down the leg. Striking back. Trying to keep his distance. Clubbing. Doing anything he can to stay out of danger. But you're against Taz. This is almost an impossible thing to do. And now a suplex by the Mountie. Slow to recover. From behind. Sleeper. And he's barking in his ear. Rode in on a moose. All the way from Quebec in the Dew. where the street signs are in Flint. Pile driver! Oh, Katahajime! Taz mission locked in. Some say it's a controversial move, but everything is legal. It's all allowed. And there's a submission sleeper by the Mountie. Taz mission a chokehold. And a northern suplex, but no. His foot was under the ropes. Clearly we could see that. And look at that. Oh! He just saluted me. Does that mean I'm promoted? Am I like a mayor? Do they have mayors up there? I guess they have to. Because of that one movie, Welcome to Mooseport, that I always make jokes about with Ray Romano. Welcome to Canada. Capture suplex! Main event underway here. And there's gonna be definitely hard feelings between these two no matter the result. Schoolboy. Trying to school him. Neckbreaker. Big move after big move. Back and forth. Stomping with the embarrassment. No, Taz won't let that happen. He couldn't live that down. Pile driver! Drops him on his head. Katahajime! Taz mission locked in. And if you don't go to sleep, if you don't get choked out, the effects are going to be applied for the rest of the match. I can tell you that. It's going to make you woozy. Your blood's going to stop pumping. And if your brain doesn't get the blood, you won't know what the hell's going on. But I would doubt that Mountie ever uses his brain anyway. He's locked in again. Taz trying to choke him out here. And somehow Mountie escapes. Oh, Taz blessed. We've seen him knock out Lex Luger with that move. But Mountie not done. And he might win. No. Capture suplex, center of the ring. Oh, what a big right hand by the Mountie. Holy cow. He's upset. He's angry. There's some hard feelings between these two already. Definitely doesn't like getting tossed over. 1, 2, Northern Lights for the 2.5. I bet Mountie has seen the Northern Lights because he lives up in Canada. Ha ha ha! A back grab applied. There it is. Finisher. This time by the Mountie. Will Taz tap out? No. I don't know if Taz ever has tapped out. Oh, he suplexed him though. Big suplexes all around. This time from behind. Russian leg sweep counter. Mountie with a desperate counter. Trying to win the main event. Schoolboy in the rope. Referee caught it. Backbreaker. He is the law, and you must follow the rules. Capture suplex. Armed and dangerous as Taz, though. Another backbreaker by the Mountie. Back and forth action all the time here on the Undercard. Diving knee, but Taz moved out of the way and caught him with the Taz mission. Perfect move there by Taz. Will he tap out? No. That could have been a great ending, but it just wasn't meant to be. Suplex over the head. Pop the hip and toss him over. Mountie's in trouble though. Headbutt. Trying to do anything he can. Sleeper. Applied. We've got one heck of a main event here. I can't believe it's gone this long. Back in the day, Taz used to have a thing called the 5-minute challenge. See if you could survive 5 minutes, and it looks like Mountie might be doing more than surviving here with the Quebec crab applied to the lower back, the knees, the legs. So much damage being done, and a schoolboy Mountie trying to cheat the win! No! Neckbreaker. Oh my god. Taz now gets up groggy. Pile driver! If that doesn't do it, I don't know what will. Test mission. And he taps. He's out. I think Taz put him to sleep. Taz wins. Now let me check the records. Well, I believe that puts Taz in second place at 4 points, tied with Drew McIntyre. So I think what's going to happen next week is we're going to see Taz versus Drew McIntyre and Boogeyman versus Iron Man in our main event. I think that's how it's going to have to happen. Fair is fair, regardless of main event. I believe, based on the rankings, Boogeyman is officially the number one contender now. So let's just take a recap of episode 11. Rodney Mack defeated Koko Ware. Shelly Martinez defeated April O'Neil, who still hasn't gotten a single victory this season. Very unfortunate. Alpha Academy beat Sting and Darby. Black Adam destroyed Blanka. He blew him up into a million pieces. I'm not even sure if Blanka's still alive. We're gonna have to get a doctor's update here at the end of the show. Lady X also got knocked out by Gail Kim. The Boogeyman beat Davey Boy Smith. And Taz defeated the Mountie. Do we have a doctor's update? Nope. Okay, nobody's injured. Somehow... Wait, what? Koko Ware wants to leave. And so does Mansoor. You guys can't quit the show just because you keep losing. It's not my fault. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Have a great week. And if you're watching live, I'll see you tomorrow for more live stream action. And next week for episode 12.